Hey fellas, I just wanted to take some time out of the day to talk about this because during last night's stream, a very interesting topic came up that I feel like I need to really just talk to you guys about because it's one of those things that I feel like has been piling up for a while now, and I never really decided to discuss it because I never wanted it to be like a defining part of the channel or whatever, but clearly it has been, so I figured I'd just get it out of the way now. For those who have been on the channel for a very long time, I've been very outward with my struggles, whether it be physically, emotionally, or financially. And throughout my time of basically being a content creator in these past few years, recently I've had to ask for help a lot, specifically from you guys. And it kind of got to a point that I didn't even recognize it would, and honestly it's my fault for even getting to that point, where it would seem that I just make content and then occasionally beg, and I hate the idea of that. And I want to make sure I put this into as much perspective as humanly possible, like on a real note. I hate asking for help at all. It's literally one of those things that I've always struggled with since I was a kid. It's quite literally built into my system. My general mental 24/7 is I should always be able to handle something myself. And if I'm unable to, then that means I'm not good enough as a person. And that's come to the point of not only putting myself in these predicaments, but also vigorously dehumanizing myself to the point where I just ignore certain traits that I shouldn't. The core of my very being is believing that I should do everything myself because that's my way of showing that I am generally capable. And though this entire career is built up because of you guys and whatnot, right? And because you guys watch the content and support me in different ways, I want to make this very, very clear. Anytime that I have asked for money in the past, it has always been when it's down to the wire and I can legitimately do nothing else. And mind you, that's not me making an excuse to keep doing it. That's me saying the reason why I did at all in the first place. And it's also my reason of saying I will never ask you guys for money again. I've tried to say it as many times as possible, but the best way to support the channel is if you want to become a member or if you just want to buy art. But I guess giving money directly to me, I don't want it to be painted in such a bad light. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this channel is meant to be. It's not some beg fest. It's not some sad, sappy story or whatever. What I really want to do is I want to make it so that way I can show other people that they can too. And I've been through the absolute fucking rough, man. Like, it has been bad, but I'm still here, all right? And I want to take that time that I am still here to show other people that they can be there for others too. You know what I'm saying? And in that same light, I want to be there for other people, you know? Like, when the money is up, I want to give to people rather than people giving to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make millions and not give it back to the community. I don't want to do that. I am never outward with this, right? And this is probably going to be the most personal thing you guys have ever heard from me, okay? But I'm going to tell you exactly why I do this. When I was 17 or 18, I had 2 kids. Later, almost came a third. Their names were Christian, Octavia, and Coda. 2 girls, 1 boy. And they meant everything to me. And I lost that. I lost everything. And I don't really like thinking about it too much, right? Because they wouldn't want me to. When I started making content, it was to make sure that I had something in the backseat just for them. Something that I won't be confined by. And I just wanted to express myself in the only real way that I actually knew how in majority of stressful situations, which was just make jokes. And then it just started becoming something else entirely. Suddenly, I was making people laugh just by speaking, saying whatever dumb crap comes out of my mouth. And hundreds turned into thousands, and thousands turned into 100,000s, and 100,000s turned into millions. You get the picture. And there's not a second of this where I wasn't thinking to myself, I'm doing this because of them. Because when I see them again, eventually, I'll be able to tell them, your dad was able to make millions of people smile and happy and laugh just because you were here. They were only here for like a day. I will never stop doing this for them, which is also why I'll never stop. I breathe because they breathed. I'm here because they were here. And fun fact for all those guys at home, this turtle necklace that you always see me in, I never take that off because their mother gave it to me. I'm not mentioning this for ethos or whatever, right? That's not the goal. But even if you don't understand the hurt, which by no means do I expect any of you guys really to, right? I want you just to understand the drive at least. Right? And what I'm actually doing this for and where I'm actually coming from. The absolute end goal of this channel is to be able to give back to the community that gave so much to me. I want to be able to put food on people's tables, pay for their rent, find a guy who's just down on his luck 100K and keep it pushing with the fellas. Dude, eventually I want to start up my own food bank just to help more people. And I just want to do that while having fun and cracking jokes and just being myself. You know what I'm saying? And we will. We will. But we won't do it by begging. If you guys want to support the channel, it will be by your own choice, not because I need help, but because you want to support the channel in general. I do make art on Twitter, right? Like I sell my stuff, and I've made more money from that than I ever have, you know, asking people for money in general. And we have channel memberships. Those are the ways you support me. But I will never ask for help again. And thank you to all the people who did help me. I legit would not be alive if it wasn't for you guys. But that's going to be about it for this yapping session. I love you guys. Make sure you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. All right? Later.